Okay, well that's your sergeant then. He seems to know what he's on about, doesn't he? Why don't you? If one of us had a radio, we could contact him.
I honestly don't understand.
It doesn't matter if you understand or not. It doesn't matter.
Give a bit of to me, and I give a bit of to you. Give a bit of to me, and I give a bit of to you. And your eyes like a laser, every time cut me deeper. Give a bit of to me. You're a mystery. And I give a bit of to you. It's so confusing. Give a bit of to me. You're a mystery. And I give a bit of to you. Or am I dreaming? Are you devil or angel? Are you question or answer? For you, I'll break all the rules, and for you, I'll go to the moon, 'cause you're the one. There's no one else. For me, you are an enigma. For me, you are really a mystery. A mystery. A mystery. A mystery. A mystery. A mystery. I just can't make you out. Are you real? Or am I dreaming? This is all very confusing. Especially when you start singing. Give a bit of to me, and I give a bit of to you. Give a bit of to me, and I give a bit of to you. Are you devil or angel? Are you question or answer? For me, you are an enigma. For me, you really are a mystery.
Battery level is low. Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
For you, I break all the rules, and for you, I go to the moon, 'cause you're the one. There's no one else. 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 Give a bit of to me, and I'll give a bit of to you. Give a bit of to me, and I'll give a bit of to you.
Hello there.
You're right.
Yeah, good.
Thank you. How are
Just
you?
flying a drone.
Yeah,
So what's the purpose of flying? Is that what you-
recreation.
Sorry.
Recreation.
Recreation.
Yeah.
All right. We just noticed it flying about, obviously.
Okay.
So what sort of size is it and weight and everything?
Why? What is this?
Huh? Oh, we can ask questions about any drones that are being flown around just to get the information.
Am I obliged to give you that information?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we're asking.
Okay, what's the power on that then?
So it's the air.
Traffic Management Act.
Is what she's going for, so that gives us something, because we know that she will probably now head for Schedule 9, and there's 8 paragraphs on Schedule 9 that can mean that we have to hand over stuff. There are 11 paragraphs in it, or 11 sections, but number 9 is about what happens if you tell porkies. Number 10 is, how you produce at a police station if you haven't got the information with you. And number 11 is just an interpretation coming across from, Navigation Order 2016. So, it's the first 8. What they tend to go for is number 3. Section 3, the most important words in Section 3 are these little ones here, and. Because these words link clauses. So she has to have reasonable grounds for believing that a flight by an unmanned aircraft has taken place. Now, I've already admitted to that. I've been flying. And I am the UAS operator of the unmanned aircraft for the flight. Well, I've just admitted to that. So these two are no problem. But this word again here, and, has reasonable grounds for suspecting that a relevant registration requirement is or was applicable. Has she reasonable grounds? And how has she got reasonable grounds? Does she know the weight? And does she know, has it got a camera? Because they are the grounds. If I'm flying something the size of a shopping trolley over the station, yeah, she can say, well, that's obviously heavier, you're going to need registration. If I'd admitted when she said to me, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm getting some aerial shots of the top of the police building, then she might have reasonable grounds. But because I said recreation, she doesn't. I can be flying a drone without a camera. And it's her job to find the reasonable grounds, and she hasn't got any.
So we can.
Which section?
Just a few. Schedule 9, air traffic management.
Which paragraph of section there? Schedule 9?
Huh?
Which paragraph? Because there's 8 paragraphs on it, isn't there?
Yeah, well, I'm not a drone expert. I'm not an air
Okay, well, it's
traffic.
just that if you want to ask me questions about it,
Yeah.
you're going to have to know what you're talking about.
Well, I can ask you some initial questions. I don't see why it's an issue anyway. I mean, if you just.
I don't see why it's an
Yeah,
issue.
that's why I say why not just
So why are you here?
discuss it? Just having a conversation. That's all.
No, you're not. You're working, aren't you?
Huh?
You're working today, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm having a conversation with you. Just find out about the drone. That's all.
Okay. No, I don't want to tell you. You told me that I was obliged to tell you, and that's wrong. That's actually inaccurate.
We can ask initial questions just to.
No, but
to
I
see what's
said,
going
am
on.
I obliged to tell you? And you said yes.
Well, we're asking for you to account for your presence in using the drone. That's all.
Well, I don't have to.
Okay, we're flying it over the station.
Oh, is that the issue is?
Yeah, it was just quite close because sometimes what we get is people flying drones like looking through windows. And obviously, we've got sensitive information.
Okay.
That's all I'm. Yeah.
Well, what does that matter what the weight is then?
Huh?
Well, you said to me what weight is it?
Yeah, because.
Well, the heavy drones not look as well.
Sorry.
The heavy drones are not
the-
capable of looking.
When it comes to, it's just whether it's got a camera on it and can record and that sort of thing. That's
Okay,
all.
well, you don't know that, do you?
That's what I'm asking you. That's all.
Okay, but you said I was obliged to tell you, and I'm not obliged to tell you.
Well, I can ask for initial information.
Yeah, but you said I was obliged to
under
tell you.
Air traffic.
Am I obliged to tell you?
Okay. Just.
It's not that difficult. It's
it's not.
I tell you what my problem is.
Okay.
Is that at the moment I recognise that you're breaking a few policies, so I'm wondering whether you're bank coppers or not. Okay.
Well, we're not bank coppers. We're just asking.
Well, it just starts with dodgy policies. It starts with the fact that you're recording me and you haven't told me.
I was letting you fish. I was going to tell
Okay.
you.
Well, it says that.
My name's Tyler. Sorry, I will let you speak. My name's Tyler. I'm a police officer here.
Yeah.
Obviously, both of our body ones are recording.
Okay, but you
just
should
so
tell me
know.
before you start.
Okay,
You wasn't
I
chasing me
appreciate
up the
that.
road, was you? So as soon
No,
as you
of course.
start,
Why would you
Okay.
say-
No,
but as soon as you start breaking policy, I then don't trust you.
We're not
Of course.
actually
So
breaking policy.
why
Okay.
we're here, obviously, our sergeant's just getting a little bit.
Well, tell your
itsy when
sergeant
they
to come
see-
out then.
Yeah, no, I know. Obviously, they're getting a little bit itsy that if
I know,
If
but
see
they.
a drone.
Okay, what I find is either somebody to control us or the sergeant. Sergeant's probably as useless on the drone laws as
Yeah,
as-
of course. I
without
don't know anything
consulting
about
with
it,
you.
so I'd love to know more.
I know
If
you
can
don't have to
tell
know
me.
everything, but if you're using
Yeah.
that power to get information off me, I want you to know it. And if you don't know it, get your sergeant on
Yeah,
the
of
radio if you
course.
want.
I'd rather have a conversation. I want you to tell me about drones, really.
I know, but
Like,
it's
don't
not a
know.
conversation. It's a fishing exercise, isn't it?
Well, I'm
You're
not-
effectively collecting information on me, aren't you? That's data for a kick-off. So you're collecting information on me.
Right, we can, as I said, we can require the information.
Okay, am I obliged to give it to you? You sure you want to go down this rabbit hole?
As long.
Am I obliged to give it you?
But what I don't understand is if you're
You don't. It doesn't matter if you understand.
if you're just flying things around, so but it's not clear what purpose.
Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. No, Article 8 of the Human Rights isn't allowed. In fact, Article 1 of the First Protocol means that I can do an activity without having a government entity bother me, and here you are bothering me.
We're not bothering you. We can require that under that act.
Okay,
So
give me the paragraph then. You give me the paragraph and I'll give it to you.
I'm just told you what act it is. It says,
Yeah, but I want-
"Under Schedule 9."
I want
I'm not-
specificity.
If I knew every single schedule of every single.
I don't want you to know everyone. I just want you to
Just
know
the
the
fly.
one that looks like it's about to trample my rights. At least know that one.
We're not at all.
Okay, well,
Obviously-
I've got all the time in the world. You tell me what it is.
All I want to make sure is like nothing's malicious going on here. As long
How
as
are you
that,
gonna
I'm
do that?
happy to let you. Not by just having a conversation. I just want to
I
make
just
sure.
want to
that-
make sure there's nothing malicious
you
going
know.
on here.
No, I know. Of course.
Very suspicious when the
But-
police don't want you photographing where
Oh,
what
no,
we
no,
pay
all
for.
certain,
What
like,
is the problem with
It's
that?
a beautiful station. It's the newest one, but I think it's just when people inside can see it. I think they just get twitching. As long as we just make
That's
sure.
okay.
we
They're
can-
okay to get twitchy. It's
Yeah,
not.
of course, and you'd be more than
Yeah.
talkable to us, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you
We do
talking
have a
to
lot.
me.
We've had a lot of criminal damage happening, and I'm not. What I'm saying is that we have had quite a lot of damage to vehicles lately.
Yeah.
So, obviously,
I'd phone the police.
Our CCTV.
No, of course.
So obviously, we have to keep an eye on what's going on. We've also got people that are harassing officers quite often. I'm not
Right.
saying, obviously, you haven't. But we are heightened to that at the moment around the station,
Yeah.
the actual safety
Okay.
to staff and to vehicles.
But you know what? There's always a reason. There's always a reason. And what you can't do is sort of, if somebody's doing something lawfully, then bring a load of stuff that's happened in the past. Because what it doesn't do, if somebody broke into 100 cars there,
Yeah.
it wouldn't affect my rights.
No, I know, but
It would just mean that you would have to sort of do policing better.
Yeah, 100%.
Wouldn't
Do you
it?
know, I agree with you. I think it's just making sure, as my colleague said, we've had recent cars smashed, so
Yeah.
we're not here saying you've done anything.
No.
Of course, you're more than welcome to fly your drone. You know the law, the drone law, so you can trust that. It's just making sure that, as long as we come say hi, make sure you're okay. There's nothing else going on, which you seem fine.
Okay.
Everything has been
Can
recorded.
I tell you the other issue as well is the fact
No,
that
go ahead.
it looks like you're elevating the importance of the vehicles around your site over everybody else's because vehicles get broken into everywhere where I
of
live,
course, yeah,
every
yeah.
town in the country has vehicles broken
It's a big
into.
issue, yeah.
So it's not just about the proximity of your building, it's every building.
Oh no, 100%. I think it's just because it is a regular issue that's going on here, isn't it, in Devon? But I think because it's been more regular, just for us here ourselves, I know they've had issues along this site as well.
Yeah.
They're just a bit. They want to make sure our cars are safe, police cars are safe. 'Cause obviously, we barely get stock as it is. It's literally just come say hi, make sure you're okay.
What did you say your name was? Tyler?
Tyler. Yeah.
Is that your second name? BC Tyler?
No, Silsby.
Tyler Tilsby,
Yes.
9332.
Nice
Okay. What's your name, please?
yeah. There we are.
9029.
Yeah,
You don't want to give me your name.
Blundy.
Sorry?
Blundy,
Blundy?
yeah,
Okay. Is that your first name?
surname.
What's your first name?
Just PC.
Okay.
What was your name, sir? If
I don't
know.
give my name.
Okay, that's
No.
I'm just asking.
If I worked for you, I would.
Mhm.
But I don't, so I'm not going to give you my name.
No.
How are we getting on with that Schedule 9?
Gosh.
How are we getting on with it?
I'm not looking it up.
All right.
I've just got the drone advice, initial actions.
Okay.
I can require their identity details to confirm who they are, confirm that their flyer ID in operation is theirs.
Go on.
No,
So,
so we've just got a summary. That's what I'm saying.
all right, that's
The
no good then. A
instruction.
summary. You can't
So,
summarise
what's the
it.
make, model, and serial number of the drone? Does it have a camera capable of recording? Does the pilot have an operator ID? Is it displayed on the drone? Does the pilot have a flyer ID? What category do they think they're flying in? Do they have any additional pilot qualifications?
They're nice badges, aren't they?
Look, sorry.
They're nice badges that you have on your arms.
Oh, what, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're the new jackets that just came in. Yeah.
I was just making a comment while you're researching.
I'm not going
Just small talk.
I'm not going to spend time researching.
Why not?
Because I don't have the time.
Okay, well that's your sergeant then. He
Be
seems to
sent
know
up.
what he's on about, doesn't he? Why don't you? If one of us had a radio, we could contact him.
I honestly don't understand.
Doesn't matter if you understand or not. It doesn't matter. If the world had to stop every time you didn't understand something, it might never get going again. It doesn't matter that you don't understand. We're both sort of... Policy and law is the important thing here. Policy for you and law for me. And I know the law on drones. If you want to start getting information off me, you've got to know the law as well. I'm sorry to say.
That's okay. I don't understand why.
It doesn't matter that you don't understand.
What I'm trying to say to you, if you're not doing anything suspicious or
Okay.
anything, why not just have a conversation with us?
But that, you know, it's
It
only
doesn't
in
make sense.
Okay, it's only inexperienced officers to say that because, you know, if you'd heard of like Stephen Kishko and Barry George and Sally Clark, Birmingham 6, the Guildford 4, you'd understand why that statement was probably said to them as well. I don't trust the police.
Okay, right. So
I
that's
trust
where we are.
Tyler, seems a nice guy. Don't trust you, even though he filmed me without telling me he was.
We have to let people know as soon as practicable. All right.
And it was
when
practicable when you walked up.
When it comes to any engagement with the public, we always put our body warns on.
How often do you tell them? Because I think that this is not the first time that you withheld that information. I suspect, I don't know you, but I'm willing to bet that every time you deal with somebody, you don't tell them that your body
That's
camera's on.
absolutely wrong.
Is that wrong? Yeah. So every time you approach them, you tell them your camera's
As soon
on.
as I can, yeah.
Okay. Well, could you have done that then?
Right. What you don't.
Could you have done that
What
then?
you don't appreciate is whatever else is going on at the same time.
What, like what?
You've got other calls coming in. It's not always the first thing that I do try, but the main thing is that for your safety and mine, I'm always recording.
Yeah, but the first victim of that is my rights, isn't it? The first victim.
It's not.
It is.
Being a victim of your rights. You
It
have
is.
been informed. I mean, there's
Yeah.
not.
I have
not
a-
hiding it. There's a flashing light on it.
Do you know why there's a flashing light on it?
Yeah, so it's obvious. That
No,
it's
there's a flashing light on it because the Home Office says that there's a suite of measures that you have to conform to. One is the audibility of it. Two is a flashing light. Three is that you inform the victim, in my case, that you are filming. So what I want to know is that why would you adhere to two of them and yet the third one ignore? Because the third one is the most important. Informing me that you're filming me is important, not just because it's policy, but also because GDPR. You are a data handler.
Yes.
So this is why I don't trust you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Right,
so
well,
let's crack on, we'll get some work done.
Let's just get some.
Unless you want to ask the sergeant
Yeah.
what the schedule 9 is.
Huh?
I'll hang around for 5 minutes if you
No,
want.
if you've got somewhere to be, then
I haven't. I'm going to finish my coffee,
yeah, okay, enjoy it.
get a few registrations.
Then speak to- You've got a few registrations.
Yeah, just pick up a few registrations.
Right, okay.
Okay. Oh God, my coffee's